when other people around me are clearly out, clearly off the road, clearly out of alignment.
In your now?
In my now. And
in your now point of attraction. So they're in your experience because law of attraction made a terrible mistake?
No, more so because
you've rendezvoused with out of alignment people.
Correct.
Because there's an active vibration within you that has awareness of out of alignment people. So are we going to talk about the people or you?
I guess about me.
Yeah. So,
because I guess I want them to follow me. I want them to join me.
They already did.
True enough.
They already did. Oh, you're saying you want to take them someplace else.
Correct.
Then go someplace else.
Okay.
Did you get that? Because it's really easy to evaluate the conditions that are manifesting and think that now, so here we are in this place that we really don't want to be with momentum and we want to head off in a different direction. Well, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. The train's already going down the track and it's going to go where it's going. So you're going to start over the next day. So what is the emotion that you are looking for in these relationships with these others? What's the somewhere else you want to go in emotional terms?
Ease.
Want to go to alignment, want to go to ease, want to go to fun.
Yeah.
Fun. So you like fun with others?
Yeah.
Clarity and fun all mixed together. You like really smart, funny, intelligent, clear-minded others to play with?
Yes.
Yeah, so go there. Think about how that feels. Think about how that feels. Think about it when you first wake up in the morning. Think about how that feels. Get some momentum going on that for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 30 days. Get some momentum going about that. And then watch the way you begin realizing entirely different scenarios. Because your point of attraction shifted. And so therefore what you attracted shifted.
That's awesome.
So now, here's something else. And this is really good. You're really, really going to like this. So, as you got that just now, you all felt it in one way or another. And it sort of gave you a sense of, here I am, the center of my universe, and I'm attracting from the environment around me these kinds of people. Clear-minded, fun, inspired, creative, happy, expansive others. Ooh, doesn't that feel like a good crowd? Mm-hmm. Oh, there you are. So it feels interesting that here I am, a person, and I've attracted a person, a person, a person, a person, a person, and I got a good party going on. What we would like you to realize is that there's a potential party in everybody you know. So when you get there, then you attract it from that one and that one. In other words, you're not looking for a whole different group of people. You're not reaching into the universe and selectively sifting through people to bring different people to you. You are tuning yourself to the attraction of the best of all of them. And we want you to give yourself credit for who you've already assembled, because you haven't been making mistakes. Nothing's going wrong. You're in the process of molding this into place. And there is so much positive momentum in every single relationship you have that with a little tuning, you can tune it into something that will be really delightful for both of you, you see. But the key is, you got to stop asking them to make the changes. You got to make them. You got to find the emotional change in yourself. And some of them, they will come with you. They'll come with you. Some of them will bounce off and go somewhere else because it's just too big of a gap. But most of the people you know will come with you. Most will, because you've already vetted them. They came to you. You've been a positive attractor for a long time. Every one of you has been a positive attractor for a long time. You're just freaking out in the specifics of it. Do you see what we're getting at?
Yeah.
You're freaking out in the manifestational phases of it because you have a misunderstanding of how this works. So you've been attracting all of these wonderful people around you, and then you say, oh, these aren't the scenarios that I want. And then you get really specific about the stuff you don't want, and you put your umbrella up, and even though they're there, ready to deliver to you the love and the clarity that you want, because their inner beings are there with them, wanting to give you the part of them that you most want, you don't let it in because you are predisposed to who they are. Ooh, do you know how many opinions or attitudes you have about people around you that do not then let them give who they really are and what you really want from them to you? Because your perspective of who they are is already so cemented in terms of your vibrational practice, that even though all of them wants to give you something different, you don't let that part in. You only let the parts in that you've practiced. People will rise or lower to your expectations 100% of the time. That's how powerful you are. Don't you love knowing that? So you say to your friend that you're mad at, you know, I've really turned you into a bitch. I remember when what I attracted from you was so sweet, but not anymore. Not anymore. And I intend to do something about that.
To connect with what you've said about meditation and kind of like pulling the plug on momentum, I'm noticing that when I interact with people and I see their momentum or their focus, people at work, I've changed the story. I guess I've changed my energy, but now I'm seeing that I'm getting this alignment. It's almost like I feel like I'm pulling people into my vortex, people that are...
Well, one who's connected is more powerful than millions who aren't. So it's a common thing that once their behavior is no longer the reason that you feel the way you do, that you get control of the way you feel by focusing deliberately, then your momentum is such that others can be swept into it. But tell us more about that. What are you reaching for?
A good feeling.
And do you need others to be compliant?
Yes.
Well, you deliberately gave us the wrong answer. You know that that's not what we're reaching for. But sometimes you do feel like you want that. But when you feel like you want others to be compliant, what's really going on in your vibration? If you want someone else to behave in a way that causes you to feel good, what's really going on in the basis of your vibration is you're living a conditional love right now. I need you to do something different than you're doing so that I can feel better, which means I'm out of control. So your basis, your point of attraction's all jacked up, isn't it? So could you, in the middle of that, do something different? Well, if you've practiced it enough, you could. If you have enough momentum going on that, you could. You see, here's the reason that a conversation like this, we know, is so helpful to you. Once you hear this enough, you'll be in the middle of some momentum that isn't pleasing to you, and you will realize why the momentum is there. And when you have conscious realization, now you're in control. It's like, sometimes it feels like it would be prudent, that's what your parents told you in the beginning, drive slowly. Well, you don't always want to drive slow, and sometimes it isn't even the best idea to drive slow. Don't get out on a thoroughfare where people are really moving and drive slow. You're more of a problem when you're driving slow than if you're up to speed with what's going on around you. And so when you realize that you are in control of your experience, we just want you to know the faster you're moving, the faster the momentum is, the more happy you really are going to be in the experience. But you don't want to drive fast before you have control of your vehicle. You want to drive according to the conditions. How's that? You want to drive according to the conditions. So if the roads are slippery or if there's a lot of congestion, you drive according to the conditions. You don't press on the accelerator when you're going downhill on the San Francisco streets. In other words, you drive according to the conditions. So that's what you're doing. We want you to deliberately, cognitively, deliberately flow your vibrations according to the conditions. We want you to be aware of what's going on around and go as fast as you can go vibrationally according to the conditions.
Yes.
So how does that fit in with unconditional love? If we're asking you to drive according to the conditions, so what condition is it that we're talking about? The way you feel. if you're really angry, they teach you this all day, every day. If you're angry, do you want to get in the car and drive off in your anger fit? That's never a good idea, is it? Isn't that almost always when something goes wrong? When you're in that place? Do you believe that you can be in control of the way you feel?
Yes.
Under all conditions?
Yes.
No, not under all conditions yet. But eventually, you can be in control of the way you feel under all conditions. So, does it matter that you're not in control under all conditions? If a condition comes and you're not in control of the way you feel, is it a problem? Isn't that the way you become in control of your conditions? Isn't it just all by practicing it? By finding the feeling place of it?
Yes.
Does it bore you when we present to you such a simplistic approach to life that it all boils down to how you feel and you have control over how you feel? And do you want to argue with us in your mind about that? Because there are people in your life that make it really hard for you to feel the way you want to feel. Well, those people are the most significant people in your life experience. Because if you are able to show yourself that you can feel the way you mean to feel unconditionally, by caring about how you feel so much that you manage your vibration earlier until you get the momentum going, then you've got it made. So controlling your vibration is all about momentum, and momentum is all about starting at the early stages. It's about how you get it started. That is the reason that you were born into this physical time-space reality where there is slumber. That's the whole point of your slumber. While you sleep, your momentum subsides. And every time you come back into consciousness, you have the then new fresh slate, the new ability to push the reset button and to find a vibration that feels good to you. And it is our promise to you. If you will find it and consciously acknowledge that you have found it and focus upon it with the deliberate intent of continuing to feel the feeling, the momentum of it will increase until you will not be living a boring life. It will not be boring. We're not trying to get you to go back into no thought, no thought, no thought. What we are wanting to help you do is to go back into no resistance, no resistance, no resistance, knowing that law of attraction will then pick up the pace until there will be momentum that will lead you or lead everything that you want directly to you. You are supposed to be living the manifestations that you want. You're supposed to be living all of those manifestations. You haven't sifted through life and put all of those things into your vibrational reality, into your vortex of creation for no reason. You've put it there for the reason that it must continue to grow. It is illogical. It is wrong for you to have put things into your vortex that are not being allowed by you to come to your realization, to your actualization. That's the thing that's causing you all of your stress. 100% of your negative emotion exists because you have created a reality that you are blocking yourself from. It's not because somebody else is preventing it, and it's not because you've done something wrong, and it's not because of this condition or this condition or this condition. The only reason that you feel any negative emotion at all is because you are expanded beyond what you are right now willing to allow. And the thing that is so interesting about that is that the reason that you're disallowing all that you want to manifest into full realization is because you're not willing to feel good enough. You're not willing to feel good. Oh no, I shouldn't feel good over that. That lady is sick, and that person doesn't have enough money, and
it's selfish.
There's this going on, and it's just not normal. It's just not normal. People would think I was nuts if they knew that I'm just happy all the time with all this stuff going on. And we say, got to give up what anybody else thinks. And you got to care about how you feel. And then watch the momentum of your life pinpoint accurately for you the perfection, the brilliance, the worthiness, and the blessedness of who you are. And Esther did not know that a month ago like she knows it now, because she had not had the benefit of a magnificent manifestation punctuating her point of attraction. She didn't even know she had that point of attraction going. Oh, she was happy. And she knew she was feeling good. And she knew that she was feeling good a lot. And she knew that she was feeling good on purpose. She just didn't know what feeling good like that for a consistent period of time would yield to her. You see what we're getting at?
Yes.
But when it yielded, then she thought, oh, I recognize that. I held myself in happiness during the gestation period. That's all you got to do.
That's
Enough?
awesome. Yes.
We sort of sidetracked you a little bit, but we got to where you wanted to be,
Yes.
even though we didn't go down the trail you had pre-described.
Yes.
Enough?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.